Hi guys! So today I filmed a makeup tutorial for you guys, and this is inspired by the Wet n Wild palette in Walking on Eggshells, which looks like this. And these are about $3 at the drugstore. I used only that on my eyes today and a primer. As for the rest of my face, I used mostly drugstore products and drugstore brushes. So these are all very tangible items. You can get them at the drugstore, Walmart, Target, etc. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see the look I'm wearing right now, then go ahead and keep watching. And if you do like it, don't forget to subscribe up there and hit the like button down there. I've already primed my lids with Painterly Paint Pot, and I would have used a drugstore primer, but I don't have one. So if any of you want to use a drugstore primer that you know is good, then go ahead and use that. I've already primed my lids, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow. And as I mentioned, I'm going to use the Walking on Eggshells palette from Wet n Wild, and the first color I'm going to go in with is the crease color, which is this color here. And I'm going to go in with this Forever 21 little pencil brush. Okay, and don't worry about it looking too harsh, because we are going to blend it all out with a fluffy brush later. And then I'm going to take this eyelid color right here, which to me resembles Naked Lunch a whole lot. And I'm taking this with a e.l.f. shadow brush. It looks like that. And first I'm going to pack it onto the lid, and then I'll sweep it over. And now I'm going to blend that in with the crease brush from Up and Up. You can find this at Target. And once that is blended, then you're all set. I'm actually not going to add any highlight because I've already done my eyebrows, and if you want to see that, I'll link it. Okay, so now that I've put some under eye concealer on, and I also put some Painterly Paint Pot underneath my eyes so that whatever eyeshadow I put under there will stay all day. And I'm using the same pencil brush that I used by Forever 21 underneath my eyes, so in my lower lash line. And taking the brow bone color with this Forever 21 shader brush, I'm going to put that in the tear duct area just to brighten up the look a little bit more. And I did blend it up a little bit into the first. And that is actually it for the eyes. Like I said, very, very simple. The last thing I'm going to do is take this e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, and I'm going to just run it as close to the lash line as possible, and just on the outer 2/3. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have no foundation on. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the Fit Me by Maybelline, and it's in color 225. Actually is a really, really good formula. So it's not really a matte finish, it's more like a satin finish. And I really like it. It has SPF 18, and I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. The thing I don't like is that it doesn't have a pump, so it comes out. And it's very liquidy too. Even though it has really good coverage, it's very liquidy. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on with my stippling brush from Real Techniques. And as you guys can see, it has pretty good coverage. I'm not going to cake it on. I'm going to go in with some concealer to cover up my blemishes because my face has been breaking out like crazy lately, so. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to be using a mix of the Pro Longwear concealer that I have in NC30 and then the Hard Candy Glam concealer in Tan. I mixed these two. I made a little concoction because the NC30 is a little bit light for me now, so I did mix them together. And I'm just going to go in and cover any blemishes that I have, and I'm using the e.l.f. contour brush. Okay, so now that I've covered any blemishes that I have or discoloration on my skin, because I do have a lot of acne marks, the Sunny Bronzer, which looks like this, and it's just a tan color, and I'm going to go ahead and contour with it. So once I've contoured and put some blush on, or bronzer on, I'm going to go ahead and use Heather Silk, which is and this is a color icon blusher from Wet n Wild, and it looks like that. And it might look a little bit scary. It kind of reminds me of Fleur Power from MAC, and I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. As you guys can see, this is a really bright blush. I really like it. I think it's really, really pretty. If you think that it's too bright for you, you can just go back with your foundation brush and blend it in a little bit more. If you think that's way too bright. So the last step is lips, and I actually picked to go with a neutral lip, which is Think Pink, and this is Wet n Wild, and it's a light, almost nude pink color, and I'm going with this NYC lipstick in Petal. I'm just going to put that in the center of my lips. And that helps to just make it a little bit more dimensional because I'm not using a lip. And that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video.